Okay, so in other headlines from the schoolyard regime, the American government doxed the family of Kilmar Abrego Garcia because that's where we are. And again, not shocking, not breaking news. This is the same team that has deportation ASMR. This is the same team that keeps posting cartoons of children being handcuffed and dragged away for entertainment for their swallowers and followers. So no, it's not breaking news that that same department doxed his family. And sure, we are going to be paying a lot of money for what they are doing. And y'all don't care about that either. And Ken, when I say y'all, I don't mean my followers. You know the y'alls that I'm talking to, okay? Any price. They have already outspent what the previous administration spent, and they don't care. All that talk about we want fiscal responsibility is right out the window. Give Unky Drunky Petey a makeup room in the Pentagon. Oh my God. These are the alphas. You're just mad that we're alphas and anti-DEI. Bitch, please. Your affirming makeup room. So you have a place to sip and get pretty before you go on TV because you're more concerned about being on camera than doing your job. That's the leader of the DOD? You're paying for his alcohol room. You're welcome. Okay. Oh, shocking. So we've got this thing with I know we keep touching on the trade war thing, and I just keep laughing at it because not only does China hold all the cards, but they're showing that we are not trustworthy. So every time I see one of these clowns standing up in front of the cameras talking about this country needs to make a deal with us, this country needs to do this administration is willing to talk to them, but they have to be willing to, and everyone's like, who wants to deal with you? You break deals. You go back on your word. You flippity flop. You say one thing and then you take it back. You make promises and then you break them. Why would our nations want to get further involved with a team of people that can't figure out if they want to stick to their commitments day by day? Today we have a deal, tomorrow we don't. Why do we want to be treated like that? That's fine if Americans think it's normal to be constantly gaslit and mistreated, but we, the other nations on the planet, are not interested in being gaslit by that country. So they have ruined our relationships. It's not just about this economy and this thing. Like on the world stage, the damage that has been done will take years to fix. They have ruined our trustworthiness with the rest of the world, and a lot of people don't get that either. Strength. America strong. Look at everyone bowing to us, because on their propaganda channels, they're straight lying. Have you been watching Fox? It's straight lies. Newsmax, and all lies. All their social media platforms, straight lies. At this point, they are just lying. They're telling you that AOC's brother is bringing fen-phen. They're telling you AOC and Jasmine Crockett are collecting dead SSI. Like, they're just making shit up at this point. The same way that dude is 6'4" with washboard abs, according to his doctor. Come on now. They're over here. What? They're blaming China for COVID again. They just put it on the website because why not? They own everything. They control everything. They're just going to lie. And their swallowers are going to say, see proof. That's what they put on there. So here we go. Speaking of all the illegal stuff they want to do and the lesson on not giving the mouse the cookie, the law firms that were extorted into gifting pro bono hours, I guess someone was saying that they thought that this request was going to be, I don't know, to like help people. And I don't buy that. Nothing this administration does is to help anyone except people who already have money. So they should have known that they weren't asking for free hours to help people. They were asking for free hours to defend the administration against the illegal shit that they're doing to tons of people and that they continue to do. And now the administration is going to the ones that caved and demanding more, because when you give a mouse a cookie, okay, when you give in to the bully, they don't stop, they push harder. That's why you have to stand up. China's standing up, you see what's happening. Harvard's standing up, you see what's happening. You see what happens to the people who stand up? They crumble almost instantly. They're propped up by nothing but hot air and bots, okay? They're propped up by next to nothing, and if you just stand up to them and don't comply, it falls apart. That is why they keep doing the bombarding and getting you to feel like there's no way to go. Because as long as you feel like you can't stand up, they win. That's why we keep sitting here going, don't, keep pushing back. Do not comply in advance. Don't stick your head in the sand. Stay alert. Pay attention, don't comply, call it out, hold the local people accountable. These all go together because when you give in to people like this, they don't stop when you give them what they want. If you've been in this sort of relationship, you should know this by now, they will keep pushing until you have nothing left for them to take. So, unless that sounds appealing to the non-swallowers, that's what you have to look forward to unless you're willing to get a little uncomfortable right now.